From a very young age, I always had a hat on my head. My granny, my mum always wore hats. My dad was a clergyman, so I always saw hats at weddings, and so I grew up with a love of hats. And I think that's probably what drew me to millinery in the first place. I'm Jill Stratton, owner of Mille Fleurs, and we make bespoke hats. We have a collection of around about 90 hats that we design every year, so we've got a hat to suit everybody. When people come into our shop, they see hats that they've never seen before. There's not that many opportunities to kind of look and see different hats these days, so when they come into our shop, they're quite wowed by the different styles and the different flowers, and you know, we're not just a standard hat, these are really special pieces. What makes our hats unique is that we will tailor each hat to that person. So they're walking away with a bespoke hat that is colour matched to their outfit, that is sized to their head, and something that they're going to feel comfortable in, and is a unique creation, something that you're not going to see anywhere else. Millinery is a very traditional skill. The actual techniques that we use in making hats hasn't really changed for hundreds and hundreds of years. So we start off with a flat piece of fabric which we then dye, and this can take hundreds of attempts to get the right colour. Once we've got the right colour, we then will stretch and mould the fabrics onto the hat blocks, which then sits for around 24 hours to really maintain the shape. Once they've kind of come off the blocks, we'll go about putting the hat together, and then it's all about finding the trim. We love flowers at Mille Fleurs, and lots of our hats do feature beautiful silk flowers. So having been an apprentice myself, it's been really lovely to now employ my own apprentice. We've been really fortunate to have funding through the Queen Elizabeth Scholarship Trust, and through that it's enabled me to train Alice, my apprentice, and really develop both her skills, and also Mille Fleurs as a business has benefited from that. Sustainability is really important to us. We want people to be able to wear their hat time and time again. So we'll always retrim hats that we've made. We're not making mass production of these hats. You know, we are making for each customer to order. We're never left with hundreds of hats that we can't sell, because it is a very bespoke process. So I think from a fast fashion point of view, we're the complete opposite. What I really want is for the customer to be wearing their hat and not give it a second thought. It's just part of the day, and that they're not aware that they're wearing this beautiful hat. But equally I want them to feel elegant. You know, I think a hat does give you a different feel. You walk differently, you hold yourself differently, and I hope that people will enjoy wearing our hats.